where the NFL announced a merger of some of its assets with ESPN. Some of the assets including NFL Network, NFL Fantasy, NFL Red Zone. A lot of changes, I think, coming on the fan end of things over the next few years.
Yeah, definitely. And I think nothing's going to change for this upcoming season. They have announced it, not to go deep into like behind the scenes stuff, but it has to be reviewed and stuff like that. But it's a big acquisition for sure. Uh, a couple things I think are worth noting. Pro Football Talk. I saw that he put this out there. It's worth noting. The NFL now owns 10% of ESPN, so take that grain of salt anytime they break news or how the stories are spun, because they're a driver factor behind that. So that's one thing to pay attention to. Two, it hasn't been decided yet on how that's going to impact fantasy, whether you use ESPN or NFL.com, other than they're going to merge together. But unless you've seen something more recent than yesterday.
Now, I was going to say it was announced that they're going to merge together, but it's hard to tell if they're going to merge together under the NFL fantasy umbrella, under the ESPN fantasy umbrella, if it's going to be something different. We don't really know.
Yeah, I know the ESPN fantasy app had a little bit of a facelift the last couple of days, changed some icons. I don't know if that's like in prep of what's going to happen, or if it's going to be the same platform across both apps and they're just going to let them run slightly different. I did see that in that new update, though, kind of sidetrack here with the fantasy update, is now 10-man leagues or less default to playoffs starting week 14. So if you're in a league like that, make sure you change that, or you're going to not have Christian McCaffrey and a bunch of other teams in your week 1 playoffs because they'll be on bye. So make sure you adjust your settings there.